Who paid for this station? It must be the Jews. Let us blame the Jews. Actually, Muhammad, he blamed the Jews for everything. Even there's if a woman, she could not have a baby, they will blame the Jews. Look. Muhammad, Islam, he blamed two creatures or creation for everything. Eve and the Jews. And the reason you have a refrigerator in your home is because of the Jews. Look at this. Chapter, the statement of Allah. What? Ta'ala. And we appointed Musa 30 nights. Like, what the heck? What this have to do? What the chapter name have to do with the story? Look at this. The Prophet of Allah said, where, if not, Bani Israel. Bani mean children's. Israel, you know what Israel. Come on. Even this one I need to translate to you. I give up. I'm going to go home. I mean, I can't take it no more. Even Israel, I need to translate. Yes, even this one, you translate the Muslims. If you ask the Muslim what Israel mean, they do not know. For all those names are stolen. What the Messiah mean, they don't know. What Abraham mean, they do not know. What Jacob mean, they don't know. They don't know. What then? What Allah mean, they don't know. Let us continue. Forget about it. No, come on. So, if we're not Bani Israel, meat would not decay. That's deep. And now I know I'm going to sue Israel. Do you know how much food I lost because my food decay many times? It turned to be the one behind this is the Jews. And I was shaking my head, says Aman Rabbi Aman. Who is making my food go in the damage in the Bartaman? It turned to be the Jews. But isn't this is a destiny? I mean, this stupid religion is really amazing. If the Jews are destined to be bad according to Islam, so why we complain? How we complain the Jews? And how we can blame Eve if what is destiny too? I mean, do you see the stupidity? This is cult is a collection of stupidity. If everything is a destiny, how we can blame the Jews, or even we can blame Eve, or we can blame anyone? You see, the funny is, the Muslims, they don't believe in original sin, and then they see this. Can you believe the stupidity? Somebody says, how do you know so much about Islam? My friend, do you consider this is knowledge? When I got my first degree, I called Dad to tell him, hey Dad, I graduated. He said, you got a degree in farting. I got upset at that time, but now I understand. How come you know so much knowledge? What knowledge is that? This is farting. This is the most stupid knowledge ever, but it's now, because we need it, it's useful. Otherwise, who in the world want to listen to this garbage? What is that? So they say to you, brother, the Bible blame me for sin. The Bible. How many times you heard that? No, look, this is your prophet. The Bible blame both Adam and Eve for sin. But it's not God who forced them to commit sin. And then you find Muhammad, he claimed. You see, Muhammad and Sheikh Uthman, they have the same issue. They suffer from time traveling. Caliphate Uthman was exist 1998. And according to Allah Prophet, Adam and Moses, they live in the same street, in the same place, and they used to meet each other and drink tea together and debate. At that time, there's no YouTube, you know, come on, you know, just be real, you know. So here you see this hadith, and this is Sahih, Al-Bukhari. The funny is, Al-Bukhari is not even an Arab. He never met Muhammad. He never saw Muhammad. He's not even an Arab. And he is the one, the Muslim, they consider him the most accurate collector of hadith. Anyway, I'm very grateful for him. And by the way, they don't have his book, do you know? Not a single Muslim, they have Al-Bukhari book. What we have here is somebody claiming from somebody, claiming from somebody, claiming from somebody, claiming from somebody that this is Al-Bukhari. Brother, I think it was a destiny that Al-Bukhari book is lost. It's a destiny. Why we don't have Al-Bukhari book? Destiny. Why we don't have the Quran? Destiny. Why we don't have the Injil? Destiny. Why we don't have the Torah? Destiny. Khalas, my mistake, khalas. You know, two Arabic word here, can repeat the name. And now look here, it says, that Moses and Adam, they have a debate, you know. And by the way, if you think that Adam and Musa did not live in the same time, obviously you do not know history, because the prophet, he knew best. I mean, I want you to shut up immediately, because you are thinking right now, how in the world Adam and Moses, they are talking to, where they met? This is the question will come to your head, right? That because you are ignorant. Adam, he lived not only in the time of, actually me myself, I saw Uncle Adam. He's my uncle. At that time there was no phone, you know, like, because I'm ancient too. You know, I took picture to take picture to prove it to you. But I mean, who need pictures? The prophet, he went up to heaven, and there's no witnesses. In Islam, you need 4 witnesses. If somebody effing somebody, but go on, somebody claimed to be a prophet, he go to heaven, he see angels, he see God. Or sorry, he did not see God. He did not even talk to God, and he saw Moses there. What the heck? What Moses is doing there? I thought he's dead. Don't think. Thinking will kill you. So here, Adam and Moses, they are debating, and Moses accusing Adam of original sin, which means Moses, he don't believe in Islam. Moses, he believe in original sin. As you see, he says, because of you, Adam, you idiot, we are kicked out of heaven. Adam, he said to Moses, Habibi, you know Moses, his real name is Moshe. So Moshe, he came to Adam. He said, Habibi, Adam. You are our grandfather, Habibi. But because of your stupid mistake, Habibi, we are kicked out of heaven, Habibi. Adam, he could not take it. I mean, his grandson, he's saying that to him. This is unbelievable, you know. But what he can do, he don't dare to open his mouth. Moses is a Jew. Adam is not. And you know what does that mean? He have Israel in his back. Who's behind Adam? Nobody. He have only one kid. So Adam, he want to run away from the accusation. He said to him, Habibi Moses, Allah, how you can blame me for a sin Allah decreed for me 50,000 years before he created me? And by the way, here it says 40. Do you see the 40? Here it says 40. The guy in the TV, he was saying 50. Why? Because Muhammad, he cannot keep his numbers up. I mean, Muhammad, I think he used to update his numbers. Like there's a software version 4, software version 5. I mean, if it's 40, and here it says 40 years. I thought it's 50,000 years. What's 40 years? Do you see the stupidity of Muhammad? In one place he said that Allah wrote destiny 50,000 years. Let me go back to the video, because you have a bad memory. I know all of you are old, not like me. I'm the only one is 17 here. Unbelievable. I don't know why I'm sitting with those old people here, you know. Listen carefully.
Years before Allah, the Prophet tells us, alayhi salam, this was 50,000 years before Allah created the creation.
Do you see the stupid Muhammad? There's a huge difference between 40 years and 50,000 years. I mean, do you see the stupidity? This guy, he claimed to be a prophet. And he is not missing like 1 0, 2 zeros. He is missing tons of zeros. And even the number is not 40, is not 50. 40 years. You see, if it's 40 and 50, I can say maybe there's an error. This is 40 years, and that is 50,000 years. How this guy, he is a prophet? Okay, I'm not going to keep you long here. Actually, I wanted you to get more excited. I want to do like what, you know what they do in the TV. They do series, you know. So this is number 1. You like to see number 2? Come tomorrow. Invite your friends. As you see, our TV show is for free. Okay? And disclaimer, you know, I the first time I learned about disclaimer, it was from the Quran. Anyone remember when disclaimers exist in the Quran? Who remember? Who remember? Let us see how many of you are really studying. I mean, I know like Philip, you know, he knew, I'm sure. I don't know how many of you here we can. Where we can find the disclaimer in the Quran? The first one who made people sign disclaimer. Who? Allah? What the heck? Where is that? Okay, brother and sister. Allah is the first one who opened Harry Potter school in the universe. Many of you think that Harry Potter is a fiction. You know what? May Allah fixing you. It's not a fiction. It's true. So Allah, he sent two angels. One, his name is Harut, and the other name is Marut. Look at the beautiful names. Harut. Muslims, what Harut mean? Marut. Abdul, I ask you, what Harut mean? Okay, hold on. Okay, what Marut mean? Harut. Okay, what? Keep jumping from Marut to Marut. What the name mean? They don't know, because those are names. Fiction stories stolen from other nations. This is fiction stories about two angels sent down by God to open a magic school. Harry Potter. And you people laugh at Harry Potter? What's wrong with you? So before you learn, before you join the school of Allah, I like Islam. It is the most entertaining, funny religions ever. I am not sure. Guys, do you think that this guy here in the screen is Harut? The one with the white hair? I am suspecting that this is Harut himself. Okay, look at this guy. I don't know, think about it. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm like a normal citizen like you. Allah knows best at the end of the day. And why Allah, he opened the school? You know, Muslims who speak about logic. I mean, look at this stupid religion. God, he opened a school to teach the man to do black magic, so a man and wife, they will fight. It's logical. It's logical. I mean, it was boring. There's no men fighting with women at that time. Allah, he said to himself, oh boy, what I did to myself. What I did to myself. We need to make them fight. And I think, actually, you know, as you know, I have a degree in law, so I can work as a divorce lawyer too. That will increase our business. Let me put a sign. I will put a banner. Divorce lawyer, call me right now. It's your fate to call me. And I have to convince you that you have to put, it's your fate to call me. And by the way, if you question why the bill is so big, I will say it's your fate to pay me that bill. Allah, he wrote it in his book. 50,000 years before Allah created everything, is written in this bill. How much you will pay me? Oh boy. And until now, you are not convinced that Islam is from God? The first one who opened magic school to teach the wife and the husband to beat each other? Unbelievable. I love it. I love it. If your mother-in-law, she is giving you a headache, it is because of Allah. It was a destiny. Shall we finish this video or we continue tomorrow? What do you think, guys? I'm being tempted to stay. You know, one of the biggest temptations in my life is the true stories of Allah. Allahu Akbar. Actually, I believe that this guy, the reason he looked like this, he did receive Quran. And this is what happened to Muhammad first time he heard the Quran. Like, what the heck? Especially when the guy, Jibreel, he was squeezing him. And Muhammad, you know, when the angel, by the way, he squeezed, he smashed your face. And this is after makeup, by the way. I mean, he was smashed badly. I never heard of a God he sent a message to a prophet who do not know how to read. And he said to him, read. And the guy, he said to him, I do not know how to read. And then the guy in response to explain to him, look at the explanation. Once I have a friend, he saw a beautiful woman. She tried to explain to him. He keeps saying to her, I don't understand. I took him in the side. I said, you idiot, what's wrong with you? I mean, it's so clear. He said, you don't understand too. The Prophet of Allah, when he could not read, what the angel did, I said he was squeezed. He said, this is what I'm trying to tell her. She need to squeeze me. I could not understand. I cannot read. What a smart idiot. What the heck? And now, like many of you, those men here, they're in a trick, you know. So he got a woman, beautiful woman, and she said to him, let us tomorrow do, etc. And said, I don't understand. Explain again. Let us tomorrow. And then she give up, like she can't take it no more. And now she have to squeeze you. And this is the moment you are waiting for, your little monster, aren't you? Huh? Ah, little shaitan. Genie, you are a genie. And by the way, what is the guy that his name Palestine? He said that we are worshipping genie. Worship. Isn't it genies are Muslims? There's a chapter in the Quran, it's called the chapter of the jinn. The whole chapter is the genie talking. And you Muslim, you claim nobody can make Quran. And then we find that the genie making Quran. What the heck? Anyway. I cannot say anyway in Islam. I have to say only Allah way. Actually, even this one was taught to him by a Jew. Muhammad, he claimed to be a person who believed in Tawheed. But do you know that the first one who taught Muhammad Tawheed, it was a Jew? Yeah, Tawheed, yeah. Huh? Look, what happened? Look. Don't look too much. Look. What the heck? Once upon a time, Muhammad was teaching the people. I know many of you will make fun of my English when I say the people. You know what? There's a person who made fun of me saying the people. Do you know what happened to him? Second morning, not third morning. Allah, he put in his book, in his faith book, that he will have a pimple. Because he made fun of me saying people. You want to get a pimple? Look at this. So, a Jewish guy, he came to Muhammad and he said to him, you are a mushrik. What the heck? You are a mushrik, you associate somebody with God. What? Did the Prophet says, no, we are not? No. Did the Prophet says, no, you are wrong, let us debate? No, he agreed. And even he told them to do as the Jew, he said, read it. The Jewish guy, again, a Jewish guy, you know, Habibi Muhammad, Habibi. I mean, what kind of a prophet? A Jewish guy walking down street, he schooled him about what to say in order not to commit shirk. Oh boy. Anyway, I'm going to how long we are here now? Time go fast. 54 minutes. This will be the shortest video ever I did, maybe in 5 years. Man, that would be very short. You know, when Christian Prince, he make a short video, it's like 10 hours. Like, he say, I'm going to leave like 30 minutes ago, right? And now, like, he's leaving, you know? Like, hey, okay, Christian Prince. I mean, what's wrong with you, my friend? You cannot blame me. It was a destiny. It's written in the book of Allah when I'm going to leave. I try to resist. The only one who can resist destiny is Moshe. Anyone remember how? See, the Muslims, they say that if you are going to die, Allah, he wrote your time of death, right? Moshe, he changed that. Allah, he sent the angel of death to take the life of Moshe. Moshe, He play karate. I mean, I'm not going to fight with Asian people, man. All of them, they play karate. Unbelievable. I mean, you watch the movie, Chinese movie, everybody, even they fly. How they fly? And what is killing me, why even they buy an airline ticket if you can't fly? And the guy, he jumped from a tree. I tried once to jump from a tree to a tree. I will never do it again. Unbelievable. So look what happened. Allah, he sent the angel of death. This guy, like, you know, big angel, you know, like he have a hammer. You know, he kill people. So Allah, he sent the angel of death and, okay, to Moshe. Moshe, he don't like to die now. I mean, I don't blame him. He was dating a nice, beautiful girl. And the idiot, the angel, he came to him when he was in the coffee shop with her. And Moshe looked at him like, what the heck? Now? The angel, he said, He said, now. Moshe, he said, come on. The angel, he insists, brother. He insists. So, Moshe, he stood up and he did his move. Ching! Oh! It's respond. Okay, it says here, Abu Hurairah reported that Allah Messenger having said that the angel of death came to Moses and he said, respond to the call of nature, Aka Allah. I.e. be prepared for death. You see, the Muslim explained to you because you are slow. MashaAllah. Moses, peace be upon him, said, he did not say, this guy didn't talk. This is what I like about Moses. You know, like in the movies, you know, like you say, do you know what you are talking? Do you know you are talking to who? Moses, he don't waste his time. Right away, he gave the angel a blow at the eye. No talk, no discussion, nothing. Like he didn't even explain why. I mean, look how embarrassing you are. The angel of death sent by Allah to take the life of Moshe, and what Moshe do? He beat the hell of you. And here you see, not only the story is so stupid, but this means Moshe, he can stand against the will of Allah. And what they call fate is a joke. Because the guy, he refused to die. Are you there, Palestine? Hey, Palestine. Now we knew why the Jews, they are victorious. I mean, look at this guy. He did beat even the angel of Allah. A Jew. And you are wondering why the Arab, all of them, and all the Muslims cannot win against Israel? If the angel of death, and look what happened, hold on, the story is getting even better. Look. So he gave him a blow at the eye, and the angel of death, and he knocked it out, like poing, poing, like what the heck? You see, I understand that he did give a blow to the eye of the angel, but to knock it out, that is a different story. How in the world, how powerful this box, man? Any Muslim can explain to us. He knocked the eye out. You know, even me, I could not do that. I mean, I've been in many fights. But I cannot claim that I knocked the guy eye out. I knocked his nose out, boogers out, his tooth out. But his eye, that's too much. I don't know what kind of movie Muhammad was watching, but for sure it was not cartoon. And imagine you are an angel of death, and you killed millions and millions. And now you are beaten again by a Jew. And you go back to Allah. And your eye is coming out like a Rasul. Allah, he says to you, what's wrong with you, angel? What happened? He said, you send me to a slave. You don't want to die. But what the heck? Allah, he could not believe it. Brother, who can come with a story like this save Prophet Muhammad? Actually, this story should be told in a different way. I mean, all of you like side effect, don't you? Like side effect, like you take medicine, you have side effect. Why? You don't like the medicine, by the way. You take the medicine so you can get side effect, so you can take a vacation. We know it. You know. So the Prophet, he said to them, the angel of death came to the Prophet Moses, and he said to him, I will take your life. Moses looks up. He did not like it. He's losing his patience. Commercial break. If you like to watch CNN, all fake news, watch the program of Prophet Muhammad. Fake news. The angel was beaten by Prophet Moses. He knocked his eyes, and Trump, he lost the election. And you know, thank you. End of commercial break. What the heck is that? When Moses looked up, and Moses don't look up too much. You have no idea. Moses look again. The stupid angel did not go leave. It was the last warning. And Moses stood up. Commercial break. If you have a problem with standing up, please watch our program, Stand Up Comedy, where we laugh at Muhammad, peace be upon him. He tells all kinds of stories, and all of them, they are proven to be true, scientifically true, like the sperm coming from the backbone, the sun set in murky water, women, they have a sperm coming from their ribs. Please join us anytime, any day, any way, even in your highway. Moses stood up, and he looked, and fire coming from his eyes. Moses, I said to him, Moses, please. Moses is boiling. I said, Moses, listen to me. Moses not listening. I said, Moses, don't. Moses did not listen. If you have a problem with listening, please listen to the Quran 5 times a day. First you will have headache, then you will have diarrhea, and then you will die with laughing. What a beautiful death. The end of commercial break. I mean, when this movie is going to be over, all of it is a commercial break. This is what you do in YouTube. Like you want to watch something, every 2 seconds, like a commercial break, commercial break, commercial break, commercial break. What the heck was the break? I mean, you break our nose, you break our eyes, you break our budget, you broke our time, all of it for commercial break. Just because they want to give us a service, it's called YouTube. Is it YouTube or you've been harassed? Change the name. Anyway, so Moses, he stood up. After all the advice I gave him, Moses don't listen. He walked 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, 4 steps, 5 steps, 6 steps. If you have a problem with 6 steps, read the Sharia law, because they will teach you all the steps for sex. As an example, before you have sex with your wife, you have to pray to Allah. Otherwise, Shaitan will wrap himself around your penis, and then he will do your wife. So please follow the 6 steps of Allah. Moses stood up, walked all the steps, and he punched the angel on his eye. The end. And then this guy, Abdul, potato, tomato, idiot, he want to speak about logic. In his logic, Umar ibn al-Khattab was exist 1998. In his logic, he got them schooled. In his logic, he won debate. In his logic, he knew Arabic, but yet he quote a notebook from 1998 claiming this is Umar ibn al-Khattab talking. حدثنا وكيع حدثنا بلية حدثنا سمية حدثنا بلبلبية حدثنا. And then we find out that this is a note from 1998 book. Next time, would you please quote for us Mickey Mouse claiming this is a hadith from the Prophet of Allah? People, tomorrow we will be live on air at 10:30 New York time. So if you like to be with us, if you like to laugh, if you like to learn, if you like to enjoy your time, same time you educate yourself with the Prophet Moshe. If you like to learn how to do karate, Moshe, he called me right now and he said we will open a free program for karate. As you see, Moshe can beat the angel. Who can do that? Who can do that? Nobody can do that. Only Moshe. Moshe only. And forget about the rest. So tomorrow we will be 10:30 a.m. in the morning, New York time. We will be here live. Invite your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. And you are already subscribed. Don't forget to unsubscribe, because according to Islam, bad deed will be erased by good deed. So it's bad deed to subscribe to me. And subscribe, Allah will give you 2 deeds. In the top of the bad deed. That's me, brother. You want 2 deeds. What the heck is that? Genius. And then they say to us it was a destiny. So if you subscribe to me today, it was destiny written by Allah 50,000 years before Allah created you and before the YouTube is created. And it's not your head who touched the subscribe button. It was Allah who forced you. Thank you very much. Until we see you soon again with more subscription and more knowledge from the God, the true God, the only true God. I don't know, today I feel like I'm speaking like Russian. True God. What the heck? What happened to me? Do you think Allah, he just cursed me? What the heck? I'm trying to say the word true. I can't say true normally. True. What the heck? True God, Allah. Well, okay. Now I know what you are doing, Allah. You are trying to force me to say that there's only God, is the Trinity God, and you are nothing but a scam. And here we got you busted. Thank you. God bless you. And this is your brother Christian Prince was serving you humbly for today with comedy from the mouth of Muhammad. In my tongue, it's even getting more tasty. Take care.
I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
Quran is mentioned, if this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset, that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.